Hello and welcome back to CAS 4500, 5500. So let's go ahead and see what we have coming up for this week. I hope that you've been able to catch up on some of your assignments. I know some people are right up to date, and that is awesome. But if you still have some discussion boards you need to do, or you're still finishing that interview paper, go ahead and make sure you get that up as soon as you can. We're also trying to catch up with grading, which is a little hard as things are popping up in certain places, but we will do our best. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going to be due this coming week. So this week we're going to be looking at culturally responsive pedagogy. And what you're going to want to do is read this paper by Villegas and Lucas, and then watch this video by Chris Edmond. As it says here, he's a renowned science education scholar from Teachers College Columbia, and he teaches in the department that I got my doctoral degree from, although I had already graduated by the time he got there, so I didn't get to have a class with him. I wish I had. But you're going to want to read that paper and watch that video. And then come on down to this discussion board, and here are 5 different questions you could potentially respond to. You want to make sure that you respond to at least 2 of those questions, and you'll want to do that by Friday. Then by next Tuesday, May 2nd, you're going to want to respond to at least 1 peer. Okay? So that's what the topic we're going to be looking at for this coming week. We wanted to go ahead and open up, though, the unit on the final papers. I know some people like to work ahead. Finals, we can get a little crazy. So I want to go ahead and let you know what that final paper is going to be, so that if you want to start on it early, you can. So you go on down here, you're going to see a little discussion about the final papers. So all students enrolled in the class are going to do this first paper. We've read several articles over the course of the semester, had many online discussions, conducted interviews, learned about specific teaching techniques in each of your fields. So for the final paper, you're going to want to respond to the following. You can answer each question directly rather than using essay format. We're scientists. You can just tell us directly the answer to the question. The paper should be about 3 pages. You're going to want to use citations from the articles we've read in class to support your answers. You can use additional resources if you want to, but you don't have to. You just need to use 3 of the papers that we've discussed in class. And you're going to answer these questions of how would you describe good teaching, and how have your ideas about good teaching changed or been reinforced this semester. What article we read was most meaningful to you and why? And if you could provide 2 suggestions to either a teacher or a learning assistant about how to best support students, what would they be? All right, so everyone's going to do that paper, and it is due Tuesday, May 9th. Now down here on Friday, May 12th, this is only for graduate students who are enrolled in CAS 5500. If you are an undergrad student enrolled in CAS 4500, you can turn your ears off. You don't need any of this information. This is just for people who are enrolled in the graduate section of the course. You're going to want to conduct a literature review, finding at least 5 papers that connect your discipline to teaching and learning. You can use the paper you chose for the cross-disciplinary discussion as one of the 5 if you'd like to. You're going to cite each paper and then write a 1-paragraph summary describing the main ideas and the outcomes in your own words. Each summary should be about a half a page long. And then you're going to write a final paragraph where you discuss the common themes and differences in the papers you've chosen. You'll also want to discuss how the papers inform teaching practice. Again, this does not need to be an essay form. You can write each paragraph separately. That is fine. And that's going to be the graduate version of the paper. And then if you look right below, you're going to see the links. There's the link to the final paper that everyone's going to write, and here's the link to that additional graduate student paper that you can upload. So it has been a great semester getting to read your ideas and thinking about teaching and learning, getting to meet some of you in person and discussing with some of those ideas, getting to read all of your thoughts. I hope that it's been an impactful semester for you as well. As you finish up your these readings on culturally relevant pedagogy, which I think is a really a critical topic as we think about where education is going and how we can really support all students. If you have any questions about the final papers and what is due, please contact Dr. Savella and myself. Talk to our learning assistant at Daisy. We are happy to help, and we will talk with you soon. Okay, take care.